Today, we're headed into Alabama and we're checking out properties that are under $90,000, and one is sitting on 3 acres of land, and then the last house is under $25,000 and it's a block build. Welcome to How Much House for the Money, everybody. Hope you're having a beautiful Tuesday, and as always, that cup is full of happiness. So let's check out some properties in Alabama, and this is the highest price in today's episode, coming in at $89,900. This is the house that's sitting on 3 acres of land. So what we see automatically is we have a brick ranch with a metal roof, have a nice covered entry there. So it's sitting on 3 acres. You're going to get the well, the septic, the utilities. It's 3 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. And you'll find this house at 4157 County Road 85 in Aliceville, Alabama, 35442. And it was built in 1965, and it's only been on the market 21 days. Let's check it out, and how much house are we getting for our money? Look at this. Sitting on 3 acres of land in Aliceville, which means we are in Pickens County, and the population there is just under 20,000 people, and your property tax rate is going to be between 0.32 and 0.37%, and the median home values here are right around $140,000, and they're asking $89,900 for this, and it does state it's a foreclosure, and as I've mentioned before, that the banks do not want to hold on to these houses, so you can always make offers. Try to negotiate a lower price, right? So it looks like we have maybe a wood stove insert in that fireplace. Beautiful. And as always, the listing agencies and the addresses for these houses are found in the description box below the video. And go check them out, because photographs may not do these houses justice. Sometimes they could be in better condition. Sometimes it can work the opposite way. However, it's always good to go check them out, especially if you're looking for 3 acres of land. So the ceiling looks a little bit gray there, not sure what's going on with it. But we do see a gas range. We see your sink with a window above it. Another sink above this cabinet. Nice. Looks like vinyl flooring. 3 acres of land. Now you could maybe find a different place for that water heater. When you get in there, you get the lay of the land, right? Look at this. Pickens County, Alabama, and Aliceville. 3 acres. Cute kitchen. We could salvage cabinets, clean it up, and call it our own. Okay, so here's what we see of the living dining area. There's your, looks like there's paneling on the walls. 3 acres of land. So here's one of the bathrooms. Looks like you do have an assist handle there. Vinyl flooring. That vinyl flooring looks good. We're missing maybe a faucet. Can't quite tell if there's a faucet. Wow, look at this. So there is some more brick on the interior of the home with, looks like that could be hardwood flooring. There is another view of the bathroom. Now it looks like it's been closed up for a while, and you can always ask the agent how long it's been vacant. You can do a little research yourself, of course. And you want to research neighborhoods. But this one here is $89,900, and it does state it's a foreclosure. So this looks like it's one of the bedrooms. And again, this one is in Aliceville, Alabama. So there's your 2-car garage with an automated garage door opener. You also have a back deck off of a set of sliding doors. There's your little flower area there for your pop of color right around there with your pavers for your landscaping. Nice. If the metal roof is in good shape, that's one less thing you've got to worry about for years. It adds value to the property, to the house. 3 acres of land. And if your well, septic, and utilities are in good working order, this could be a very good find for one of you out there. Look at this. You're also getting a lean-to. So if you wanted to have animals, it looks like it's set up. It's also propane gas. This is very interesting. I'd love to know how long this has been vacant. Wow. So you could have a little farmette here. Look at that. $89,900, and that's the asking price, and it is a foreclosure. 4157 County Road 85 in Aliceville, Alabama, 35442, built in 1965. Here is your area. Look how pretty this is. Wow. Look at that. Look at the fencing. If any of you are looking in Pickens County, check this one out and leave us a comment. Let us know how it goes. Wow, that is very pretty. And here we are on the map. So here we are near Vienna. We're west of Vienna. We're west of Pleasant Ridge. We're north of Warsaw. And we're right here in southern Aliceville, right below Memphis, Alabama, and above Panola. So you're right on the line there to the Arkansas line, but we're in western Alabama with this one, and you're not far off of Highway 20. And here we are with a satellite view. Three acres of land. There you go, right there. Nice. That doesn't look like the right road unless they've got it named something else, but do a little research on this one. But it does say it's at 4157 County Road 85, Aliceville, Alabama 35442. Let's check that out one more time. So it says here we're off of Halaha Road and William King Road, but not really sure if that's the exact. Google can make mistakes. 21 days on the market. So it's brick one level home situated on approximately 3 flat acres, offering you space and room for animals. Property features 3 bedrooms, 1 bath, and a comfortable great room with a cozy fireplace for relaxing or entertaining. You also have the garage for parking and storing, and you also have an area for small livestock or hobby, it states. Great property right there, $89,900, and it was just listed, as I said, 21 days ago. The house is 61 years old, and the property tax rate, again, can range between 0.32 and 0.37%, and that's what your county assessor is going to come out and gauge your property taxes on. $89,900 asking price with 3 acres and a brick ranch. Nice find. All right, now we're going to head into Anniston, Alabama, and this one's $75,000 with 1.72 acres. 4 bedrooms and 1 bathroom at 259 Pinecroft Road in Anniston, Alabama, 36207. This house was built in 1940, and it's been on the market for 4 days. Let's check it out. So in Anniston, we're in Calhoun County. Look at this pretty little place. Love the covered porch. You do have a portable carport tucked back in the, look at that green space. Calhoun County, so we have about 116,000 for population, give or take, and your median home values are right around $211,000. That is very pretty setting. Let me know what you guys think of these houses so far. Leave me a comment. Remember to subscribe to the channel, join our growing community, and definitely hit the notification bell, because that house you're not looking for may be in the next episode. Look at the tongue and groove. More than an acre and a half, not quite an acre and 3/4. So if you want a little bit of land, want a hobby farm, a farmette, want to grow some vegetables, maybe you want to invite some people in, here you go. So we do see a drop ceiling. We do see vinyl or laminate flooring. Okay, so we do see some staining on that suspended ceiling there. Wow, look at the pretty kitchen though. Nice. So it does have a flat top range. Nice counter space, isn't it? You do have some receptacles in there for your counter appliances. There's your pantry. Did they leave us a tanning bed? Sure looks like one section of the tanning bed. It's missing the top. That is a first, you guys. That is a first. But what we also see is a dishwasher. So that's good. Okay, so here is another, that could be your pantry. Maybe a laundry room. But again, get in there and check it out. Yeah, look at this. If that includes the washer and dryer, that's fantastic. And this house is priced at $75,000. There's your big bathroom. Look how nice this is. And again, we have to research neighborhoods. You've got to go check it out, drive around. We're in Calhoun County with this one, in Anniston, with 1.72 acres. There's dual sinks. This is very sweet. Looks like they did update it. Yeah, here's another bedroom with more closet space. This has got a lot of potential. You could move right in here, it looks like. But again, go there and check it out. Get the lay of the land. Yes. Oh, is that an attic fan? It is. If that is an attic fan, like I think it is, there's usually a flick of the switch and it will just suck all of the hot air out. Those are very nice to have when you live in the South. And this again, Calhoun County, there's another closet. So we are getting some paneling with this house and some carpet. Okay, so this room may need some attention. You do have a gas wall heater there. And the windows may be aluminum, but when you have your home inspections, you'll find out if those are aluminum, if your windows are wood or vinyl, and you can have home inspections. Even if someone's selling a property as is where is, you can have a home inspection for your own information purposes. That has a metal roof on it. You could move that portable carport somewhere else if you wanted, but it does look like it has a concrete pad beneath it. Plenty of room for a garage. This is very pretty. We could paint that exterior, spruce up that porch a little bit, add that pop of color with your native landscape. How pretty is this? And this one again is at 259 Pinecroft Road, and that's Anniston, Alabama 36207. Let's look at the street view. Oh my goodness, how pretty is this? Wow. Look at this pretty little country road in Alabama. You're going to get a nice array of wildlife roam through here. Very pretty. 1.72 acres. Here we are on the map. Wow, are any of you looking in Calhoun County? Go check this one out. You do have some local amenities. So we are, let's see here. You've got Pine Hill Golf Club nearby if you want to go hit a few balls. You've got Iron City over here to the east. We have Oxford to the west along with Hobson City. You've got Baines Gap Waterfall up here to the north. That sounds interesting. So let's see, we're right off of Highway 20 with this one. And we are, let's see, east of Oxford, west of Heflin, and right above Abel. Red marks a spot right here. We've got Gadsden up there to the north. Pell City over here to the Talladaga's down here to the southwest. So there we are. Red marks a spot right there. And here we are in the satellite view. 1.72 acres. There it is right there. Nice square parcel. Anniston, Alabama. Look at all the trees. So you do have some neighbors, but they're not right on top of this house by any means. That is a rural property in Anniston, I would say. But you do have a lot of local amenities. 259 Pinecroft Road. Only been on the market 4 days, and it states here, this is a fixer-upper in White Plains District, sitting on 1.7 acres. Budget-friendly. There's a large living room, spacious kitchen with a pantry and dining area, good-sized laundry room with ample storage shelving, and you have a hall bath featuring a nice shower in the dual vanity. You have country living convenience close to town, it says. Nice. And it was just listed, and the house is 86 years old. And again, the property tax rate is between 0.33 and 0.44%. Anniston, Alabama, $75,000. Now we're going to head into Mobile. Look at this one. This one's on 2.49 acres, you guys, for $69,900. So we're reducing the price. 2-bedroom, 1-bath with 952 square feet of living space. Almost 2.5 acres of land at 1755 Boykin Boulevard, Mobile, Alabama, 36605. It's been on the market only 10 days, and it doesn't state the year it was built, so let's check it out. 2.49 acres. So with this house, looks like we're getting a shingle roof, another very nice covered porch, and more carport space with paved parking. Nice. $69,900, so we're in Mobile County with this one. Population's right around 412,000 people. Your median home prices are right around $260,000. And your property tax rate is going to be right around 0.46%. Look at that pretty setting. Wow, look at all the beautiful trees. Long driveway. $69,900. So here's your kitchen. So it does have ceramic tile, flat top range, dishwasher, under $70,000. And these again are going to have the well, the septic, and the utilities. Almost 2.5 acres for under $70,000. And you can live in the heat of Alabama. Sweet home Alabama, you guys, where the skies are so blue. Cheers to that. Cheers to you guys. How y'all doing out there? You having a good day? Hope so. Coffee's kicking in. Remember to share these episodes with your friends and family. Let them know there's houses out there that can be purchased in these states for way below those prices they might see on Zillow. And sometimes these lower priced houses are overlooked. Some people think a low priced house has major issues, which it could, but maybe it doesn't. And that's what this channel is all about. I love finding houses like this that have a little acreage. And I understand not everybody wants acreage, but when you do, they're out there. And they're fixers, but these don't look too bad. You guys can let me know what you think in the comments. Whether you want to live in Alabama or not, leave a comment and let us all know what you think about these properties. I think they're great. I think they have potential and possibilities. So that looks like it could be one of the bedrooms. Looks like it's going to need some ceiling attention, but that might be your laundry room. There's a full bathroom. Wow, look at this. You've got a nice little outbuilding with a lean-to on it that needs a cover. 2.49 acres. This is sweet. 69.9. And again, we're in Mobile, Alabama. In Mobile County. A lot of room for equity growth. Yeah, that's sweet. Wow, look at this. Very fine. There's your rectangular parcel. So let's get some detail off of this one, shall we? Oops, sorry about that. And we are going to go to 1755 Boykin Boulevard, Mobile, Alabama 36605. Does it give us a street view here? Yes, it does. It looks like this is your neighborhood. If this is correct. If it is, it's got a chain link fence. And here we are on the map. Going to have a lot of local amenities, including Bama Bob's Barbecue. We can meet up, have some barbecue and some craft brew. Why not, you guys? So here we are right below Bayview. Wow, look at this beautiful location right here. So we're in Mobile, Alabama. So we are east of Theodore, and we are north of Bellefontaine, and we are, let's see here, right below Mobile for the most part. And Pritchard is up here along with Chickasaw. And you're right on the Mobile Bay, basically. Beautiful. Look at this spot. And here we are on the satellite view. So you're not too far from Highway 10. And there again is the parcel right there. Nice. Look at that long rectangular parcel. 1755 Boykin Boulevard. On the market only 10 days. And it states here, 1 bath, 2 bedroom cottage situated on approximately 2.5 acres. House does need some TLC, but could be made into a nice personal home. It's conveniently located off of Dauphin Island Parkway, and there is a 2-car carport, beautiful oak trees, and a fenced-in yard. Part of the land is not cleared or fenced. The property and house could use some improvements. It's being sold as is, where is. And be sure to check out agricultural rural loans. This could qualify. So may the other two, because they do have a little bit of acreage. Sometimes these loans don't even need acreage. So definitely check out the rehab loans and the ag loans for houses like this if you're interested. And it was just put on the market. 10 days. And that's $69.9 with 2.49 acres. That's a sweet find for somebody that wants to be in Mobile, Alabama, and you want some land. Now we're going to head into Lillian, Alabama. This is a unique opportunity for somebody. This is just this manufactured home only. You'd have to move it if you've got, if you have land of your own, maybe you're putting in a well and a septic and electric and you're looking for a double wide manufactured home, that's what this is. This is an 89 model with 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, and it has 1,700 square feet of living space. And you'll find this at 33889 Spinnaker Lane, Lillian, Alabama, 36549, which is in Baldwin County. And in the listing, it does state that they can help you out with finding a mobile home hauler, somebody that will haul this away and move it to your destination. So let's check it out. This is a unique home for somebody that has land. If you just can move it out of there. And so it's a double wide with a ramp on the front and a little covered entry. It's vinyl sided with skirting and a shingle roof. And they're asking $29,000 for this. So there's what we see of the kitchen. So you have like a middle island with your flat top electric range. It does have a dishwasher. So this is an 89 manufactured home with 1,700 square feet that must be moved to your own land. But I thought, why not show it, right? Something a little different. It looks very nice. So if they're asking $29,000, maybe you could negotiate the price. Even hypothetically, if you had to spend $10,000, $12,000 to move it, you'd still be under $35,000 for a house of your own. And then if you have a well, septic, and electric, could have a nice place for yourself. And good size, 1,700 square feet. Look at that. It's got a nice jetted tub. Look at the size of the bathroom. Wow, nice. Wow, that's a huge bathroom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's like a 10 by 14. That's a 140 square foot bathroom. Wow. So if any of you have some land in Alabama or wherever, they'll probably haul it anywhere. Oops, sorry about that. And if you have land in Florida, if you have land in the Carolinas, Georgia, or if you have land near Lillian, Alabama, here you go. So there is your little vanity area in one of the bedrooms, probably dual closets, another bathroom. $29,000 is their asking price. Lillian, Alabama. It's a cool town. I've been in Lillian, Alabama when we were fleeing Hurricane Irma. That's how far we ended up because it was just a horrible situation being on the highway going up there just trying to get out of the weather. But Lillian's a cool town. It's not far from Pensacola. That was years ago, but very nice little town. So here you go. Manufactured home, 1989, 3 bedroom and 2 bathroom with 1,700 square feet. Needs to be moved to your land. And it's only been on the market 5 days, and it states here that needs to be moved to your own lot. It's a manufactured home. In 89, sale includes a central HVAC system, which is great. Can provide recommendations for mobile home movers if needed. And that's all they're stating about it. And that's an 89 manufactured home with 1,700 square feet. Move it to your own land. Now we're going to head into Brewton, and I wanted to show this because it's 24/9 sitting on an acre of land, and it's a 220 Still Road in Brewton, Alabama, 36426, which means we're in Escambia County. Population is just under 37,000 people, and the median home values here are right around $230,000, and your property tax rate is 0.44%. So this house has just shy of 1,000 square feet of living space with 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. It's a concrete block build from 1970. Let's check it out. So it looks like we have a shingle roof, and this states it's a fixer, so they don't give us a whole lot to go on. But if you're looking in Brewton for a concrete block, this would be it. You could get in there and completely just rehaul the whole inside. You could add on, add up, because you're sitting on an acre. It looks like a really pretty parcel. So if the well, the septic, and the utilities are in working order, and this is under $25,000 asking price on an acre, this might be a good buy for one of you. Has a little porch there. And I think that's all they're going to show of it, unfortunately. But I wanted to include it nonetheless because it's 24/9, 220 Still Road, and that is in Brewton, Alabama, 36426, Escambia County. Let's look at our street view here. Yeah, you're in a little bit of a neighborhood here, but look how pretty this is. A lot of trees, little country road. So for me, I would just put up a fence or a hedgerow right here by the driveway, Give yourself a little privacy, but you're all tucked into the trees there. So let's see where we are on the map. Look at this. This could be a great spot for somebody under $25,000 for a house of your own with a well, septic, and utilities. So you do have some local amenities. And we are in Brewton. So we're below Castleberry, Alabama, and we're west of Rome. We're right above Bradley, and we're east of Riverview. So this is southern Alabama right here. There you go. Red marks a spot. And here we go on the satellite view. This is 1 acre. Concrete block build. This could be a great, I mean, they say it's a fixer, but you know, what one person sees opposed to what you might see could be completely different, right? There's your parcel. Look at that. Nice. So you're not far off of Highway 29, but you're still, you know, still rural living. And you do have some local amenities. 220 Still Road. And been on the market 20 days, built in 1970. Says here, calling all renovators, first-time home buyers. Property will require substantial repairs and updates, but it's priced accordingly. It's a great opportunity for someone looking for a project and the chance to turn it into something special. And and it was listed March 10th for $29,000. Now they're down to $24,900, and the house is 56 years old. And again, the property tax rate there is 0.44%. And that is $24,900 in Brewton, Alabama on an acre. Little concrete block house. If that roof is in good shape, man, that's not a bad buy. Even if you had to put a new roof on it, right? But man, on an acre, $24,900. Make them an offer. Then we have this one in Lillian, which has got to go. It's got to go on your land for $29,000, and that's the manufactured home built manufactured in 1989. And then we have this one here. This is sitting on 2.49 acres. This house is $69,900 in Mobile, Alabama. Then we have this one in Anniston. This house is sitting on 1.72 acres for $75,000. Or we have this one on 3 acres, a brick ranch for $89,900, and that is a bank-owned foreclosure. And that'll do it for today's episode. Wherever you find yourself today, hope you're having a beautiful Tuesday. Keep that cup full of happiness, the glass full of gratitude. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and share these episodes. And we'll see you in the next one, because more houses with low price and high potential are coming up. And I hope you enjoyed this Alabama episode. Have a great day, everybody. Cheers.